Hello everyone, I'm Rec5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Mule on the C64.
And today it's my turn to play.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't played this game in like 3 decades. It's been a really long time.
I hope you can manage it.
I don't know, it looked fairly simple when you were playing it last time. Anyway, I guess we gotta do that. And then we gotta do this.
Yep.
And we will play multiple player at some point.
Yes, and we also have some other versions of this game too that we were going to show off.
Yeah.
Including a old MS-DOS freeware remake that I actually had on my computer for the longest time. I had it on my Windows 95 computer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, here we go. We're going to press F7 to go on. And then we have to press... Okay, so what do I use, the D-pad or the stick?
D-pad.
The D-pad? Okay. Alright. And then I guess I have to pick a color.
Yep.
And we were going to play with the Mectron guy at first, right?
Yeah, we were both doing the Mectron guy at first, although you could do someone else if you wanted to, but...
Well, no.
I mean, I always go with the Mectron guy.
We'll do the Mectron guy, and then we'll maybe get our mystery guest player to play the Mectron guy, too.
You've gotten them to agree, have you?
I think I've gotten a tentative agreement.
All right.
Okay, so we'll press a button to go on, and here we go. After a brief loading period. But anyway, it was a heck of a lot of fun the last time around, and you know what? Some people in the YouTube community seems to have enjoyed watching too, because we certainly got lots of comments and that kind of stuff.
Well, it is a good game even after all these years, right? It's just a good, solid, fun game to watch and play and have around.
Yep.
All right, that's why it's a classic, right? And it was a classic back then too. Like, it was a good game. And it spun like a whole bunch of remakes and spin-offs, more than I can even count. I played a lot of them myself.
Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, standing by to land.
But of course, the original versions of this game too were all very good. This game is just very good every time it's made and every time it's implemented.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember how long it used to take to set this up, but I think it was one of those things where you would start it loading and then you'd go make yourself a cup of coffee or something like that, because when I was playing this game back in the day, it was on my Commodore 64.
Yep.
And it was on a 5 1/4 floppy disk. There we go, we're landing. Hey, look at that, I'm in dead last.
Yep. Yeah, it's because the AI in tournament mode starts with an advantage.
Yeah, they start with $200 more. Okay, well, the ship will be back in 12 months, so we've got 12 months to make something of ourselves. Here we go. Oh, you little shit. I wanted to get a farming plot next to town, but I guess not.
At least you got a farming plot at all.
Yeah, well, now there's a land auction going on. Hey, it looks like I can use the thumbstick for this.
Oh, maybe you can.
I can use the analog stick for this, yeah.
That'd be my fault.
Are these dickheads gonna, like, drive the price way up?
Absolutely, because they all have way more money than you.
I'm just gonna hold off and hope that they sell another one. Yeah, okay.
Of course, the price for that starts sky high.
True, but I'm just gonna follow along here until one of them stops and hope that they sell a third one. Okay, well... Oh, looks like he's going to let me have that one.
You can sneak downwards slightly more.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah, that one's in the mountains there.
True, but even if there's no crystite on it, I can throw a smith ore on it and just leave it that way forever.
Yep.
And it will help to control the price of smith ore somewhat.
And give you some consistent income.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of 3 mountain tiles on this particular map.
No crystite there. He's gonna mine smith ore in the clear space.
All I can say when the AI does that is why.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's gonna put energy down there, and he's got low crystite there. Medium crystite there, so I've got a crystite plot there for sure. High crystite there.
So it's probably a low.
So it's probably a low, but it's still okay.
You might make more money off the smith ore.
He's got medium crystite there too. Okay, it's my turn. What am I going to do? Well, yes, as it happens, I can use the analog stick for this. Got hung up in the mountains right there.
Going crystite already, huh?
Well, why not?
No assay, no nothing, just straight crystite.
I don't need to assay it. I know that there is some crystite there already. So I'm just going to get started early. Yeah, it's a low. Uh-oh.
Well, shit. Everybody's going to be deprived of energy next turn.
Yep, that's right.
How the hell did that guy produce 3 smith ore in that clear space?
They're just good at mining smith ore, I think. Well, I hope that crystite is like $120 or credits or units or whatever per unit here. Well, I have to sell them because I won't be able to do anything next turn if I don't. Oop.
Yeah, it's after you hear the bell that you can set your stick.
Yeah.
To start running.
Well, I have no choice. I need to put an energy dish on next. So...
if you can even afford it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
I guess you can sell some food, right?
That's what I'm trying to do, is make sure that I can afford it. And yes, if I have an extra unit of food, I might just have to sell an extra unit of food too.
There you go. Yeah, he's going to drive it up a little bit more, but you got what you needed.
Yep.
And now he's going to chase him all the way down, but the store is no longer available.
Yep. So
Get bent.
He's gonna lose a bunch of it to spoilage. Now I'm going to be in trouble. Because everybody needs energy, and there isn't any in the store.
Oh. And if you buy any, you're not going to be able to afford to buy a mule.
Okay, well, you know what? Screw you, buddy.
Everybody's deficient on energy.
Yep.
There's an energy shortage.
Yep. The colony has a shortage of energy. Okay, well, here we go. Ah, crap, I was too slow. I got the wrong one.
Well, that's still a medium, right?
Yeah. Well, I've got to put an energy dish on it anyways. Oh, okay. Well, he got that one early. Got it out of the way.
Better him than you.
Well, it's only one mule too, right? And the cost is lower too at the beginning. It only cost him $50.
Yep.
And there's his energy dish. Another one. There's low crystite there. So there must be another high up there somewhere too, right? Yep. Wow, bad things are always happening. What is going on? Oh, now he's got to fix his energy dish, right?
Yeah, he got bent there too.
Yeah. Well, $25 isn't very much.
He's like, fuck the energy business.
Yeah, he's just gone completely out of it.
Even though there's a shortage.
Yeah, really. Oh, that guy had something good happen.
Oh, he got
off-world investments in artificial dumbness. Amazing how 42 years ago they were talking about artificial intelligence, even in a game reference, right?
Of course.
Well, he's going into some energy, and he's got a low crystite there too.
There's a high crystite.
Yeah, there. I'm not going to be able to get it though. I'm not coordinated enough to do it. I already missed the one on the right-hand side once.
Well, I guess you're going to have to try it again.
Yeah, and there wasn't even anybody going after it.
Or you're going into the mining business.
Yeah, well, I am going into the energy business right now. Well,
you didn't get any food or any crystite.
That's right. No food, no crystite.
Because you had no energy.
Yeah, no energy. Well, I got energy now. Actually, that was that fire early on that really hit everybody hard.
Yeah,
right?
It basically screwed up everybody except for the one guy who happened to put a solar dish down on turn 1.
Yeah.
And he sold his smith ore at a mediocre price because he probably needs a mule next turn.
Yeah. Well, and food is pretty... Look at the price of food. Man, oh man.
Yeah, there's going to be a shortage of food now. Maybe you should grab a river plot.
Yep. I won't have a chance to, though. If somebody else goes after it, then I'll end up getting some kind of a shit plot way down on the bottom part of the map, right?
I think the next river plot is actually at the very top of the map.
Oh, okay, well.
You actually have the bottom river plot already.
Yeah, that's right, too. Okay, well, I've got enough energy to fit my needs now. And the store has no units, and that guy has got 6 extra. And I'm not going to buy any this time around. Because I can't afford it.
Well, at least you're in good enough shape that you don't gotta worry. Huh.
I guess he only needed one, hey?
I don't think he even needed one. I think he just wanted one.
Well, we're off to a rough start here. Wow.
Yeah, that shop burning down really screwed you.
Of course, even the leader is only like 600 ahead of me, so, and now the colony has a shortage of food. Yeah. There, I got it that time. On the second attempt. What's this? I get to go first?
And you got something good happening to you somehow.
How come I'm going first?
I don't know.
Get it.
Is your score so bad it's good?
I don't know. I don't think I'm... Oh, wait a minute. Containing... Oh, I got a break. 3 food and 2 energy units. Yay. Well, that's going to help a lot.
Yep.
Well, because now I'll actually get to do something with this turn.
Throwing energy on it too?
Yep. Could have maybe swapped. No, I can't really.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe you could have tried to do your energy in the mountains there just so that you could get more crystite in the short term.
That's okay. I think in the short term it's not going to matter. I think what I'm going to do is see if I can build myself a block in the top right quadrant of the map there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that food down there is just going to stay food.
That's right. I'm not going to change it. Yeah, I don't think he had any time to do anything even.
Well, at least you're producing things again.
Yeah, I'm producing things again, and I'm producing lots of energy. And that guy has got no food.
Yeah, he just had his crops eaten.
Yep. That was one that we didn't see in the last game, right? The pest attack.
Yeah, I don't think it happened. So it was worth replaying just for that.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of random events that can happen, right? And there's enough of them that you won't always see them all the one game through. Now the price of Smith ore is pretty good.
Yeah, I might just
swap those mountains into Smith ore?
Maybe.
Well, that mountain thing will probably produce 4 Smith ore, right? But it will only ever produce 2 crystite.
Yeah.
So I think best case, your crystite equals it, and worst case, it's better off as a Smith ore. Just because it's a low crystite space.
Oh, look at this. It went from extremely bad to, I think, just about the best price possible, right?
Yeah, just about, yep. And they won't buy it from under you either, because it's way too expensive. That'll get you back in the game.
Yep. Yeah, it's too bad I didn't, like, produce 6 of them.
And then pirates take all crystite.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, your favorite color is green, right?
Yeah, I always pick green when I play this game. I always have.
Look at the price of food. No, man, you gotta sell it before purple guy does.
I don't think the purple guys have got more than 1 excess unit, though.
Go before blue runs off the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Now we need to have a land auction.
Yeah, you basically dug yourself out of a hole overnight.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to have any energy spoilage there. You see that?
Yep.
There isn't any money in it, but
yeah, I can't remember how much energy you're allowed to hold on to.
I think you can, if you have beyond 3 extra,
then you suffer spoilage. But the spoilage
then you'll suffer spoilage. Yeah.
The spoilage I don't think is that much though, right? I think it's like 1.
At 10 per, I'm not going to bother selling them anyway. I sold a couple of 29, so...
Well, it's good to have a bit of a store of energy too, at least in my opinion, because then you can produce other things.
Yeah.
And you can kind of like neglect energy for a couple turns, because again, there's no money in energy.
What does the colony have a shortage of now? Probably still food, right?
Yep, still food.
Yeah. Colony has a shortage of food.
Time for your land grant. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the Crystite mining champ.
Ooh.
I want that one, though.
Nobody else is going to fight you on it.
Nope. That's a good price, too. Okay, we need to do a little planning here now.
Well, I'd say that you...
I gotta put Crystite where that energy is, move that energy up 1.
That's right, yep.
And then if I have time, I'll maybe throw a smith ore on that other one. Oop, I wanted to go here. This.
Nice optimization.
I don't know if you knew, but if you go into town in the middle of the box, top or bottom, you appear right in front of the pub door.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's a optimization I didn't know about.
Yeah. Might as well get into the smith ore business a little bit because
it's going to produce a lot on that 3 mountain space.
And it's worth some money, so you might as well, right? Now that guy's going big into food. You found a dead moose rat and sold the hide for $100. There's a medium there.
I wonder if that 3 mountain space is a high.
I don't know. Generally speaking, I don't do very much prospecting because I often don't have time. So I'll pay attention to what the other players are doing, right?
Yep.
Because I know on the left side of the screen there is a...
Oh, is it going to take out your energy?
Yep. Shit.
Good thing you have that extra energy from the last turn, though.
Yeah. Well, look at the one that I've got left produced, too. It's putting out pretty good. All right. I still did all right.
Well, and that'll be a better Crystite property now.
Yeah. You have to take the good with the bad, I guess.
Good price for smith ore, too.
Yep. Well, what it does, even if you only run one property with a smith ore on it, is it convinces these little buggers to sell their smith ore too, right?
Yeah, because they can't engage in price setting.
That's right. Well, Crystite price is still pretty good, and I did a lot better this time.
Yep. And you'll be doing even better next time, because you'll be able to grab an energy plot next time and then put Crystite where that meteor struck.
Yeah. Hopefully there's another land auction.
Ha!
I can buy up all the land. Wow, look at food. Well, I made enough for myself. That's good enough.
Well, at that price, it's not really surprising that he would decide to end the food shortage.
Yeah. Well, at that price, he'd be losing his shirt if he let any of it spoil, too, right? Okay, well.
Yeah, you had a tiny amount of spoilage, but it was only like 1 unit.
Yeah. If I can sell 2 at 45, I will.
Well, now there's an energy shortage.
Yep. That's okay. He got enough there.
Even though he's got a lot of money, you're still leading him.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the food thing is that once that's no longer a crisis, the price will drop, right? Hey, that's my block. Okay, well, here we go. He's not going to pay any more for that, so I'm just going to pick it up for this.
Might as well.
Ah. Oh, and he's not even gonna. You know what? I'm gonna buy that one too, because I can afford it.
Yeah, well, there's no way you'll develop all that land, so...
Oh man, another one. Well, now he's gonna buy that one because I don't have enough cash to get in there. So.
Oh, that's okay. You could probably throw down an energy and a crystite this turn.
Yep. Uh-oh. Something bad is going to happen to me now. One of my mules broke. Okay, well, I might not be able
Lost
to do...
a bolt.
Yeah, I might not be able to do 2 things here, depending on how much that costs.
It's that U.S. military bolt.
Yeah. Well. Energy first. Wow, mules are $150 each, so yeah, I'm only going to get to do
The
one thing here. So I'll throw an energy on here. And I think I know that's a medium and that's a medium, so I'm going to throw an energy on here too. Move it over here. I can't afford to do anything else right now, so I will just that.
Yeah, and then there's also that property on the right there, bottom right for you, where it got struck by a meteor.
Yeah.
I don't remember what meteors are.
I just was unable to do anything with it this time because I had no time, and I had to take care of
the necessities.
The energy first. Well. I think that one that guy just developed on the far left is a high as well.
Well, you basically control almost a solid block of crystite properties. Oh, he's going to mine smith ore on it.
Yeah. Well, because it's a 4 smith ore property, right?
Yeah.
No crystite there. No crystite there either. All right.
All the energy, all the time.
Yeah. Looks like well, the orange guy's got one, I've got two, so there's not that many energy plots out there right now.
Oh, blue's got one. And purple's got one.
All right.
Wow, you produced 5 on your one little plot.
Yep.
That'll give you consistent income.
Yep. Well, it'll keep the store supplied with smith ore at least to make more mules.
Oh.
Yeah, crystite price is shit now, again.
Well, are you gonna hold on, or are you... Looks like
Yeah.
that guy's gonna try to buy from you and speculate anyways.
Yeah, I'm not going to sell it for that price.
Like the food shortage is still ongoing.
Yeah, well.
Wow, look at that guy.
It's not going to last. That guy has got a lot of cash now.
Ah, you'll make it up. I mean, you have more property than him to develop, and you've got the possibility to get a medium crystite and a high crystite right away, right?
Wow, look at that.
Price of energy is running high. Gonna force a shortage, are you?
Maybe I can make a killing on energy. Coming up. Well, I slid down into second place. Okay, well, here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to get that one, but what can you do? Oh, really? I'm not even going to be able to bid. Because those two are going to drive it above the amount of money that I even have. But I guess...
Yo, he's gonna pay out his ass for these, though.
Yeah, he's paying a lot more than I did. And I managed to buy almost every piece of property that was auctioned so far, right? Well, let's see what he does. He's going to be my competitor for crystite, right?
Yep. I think your two closest properties to the city there are crystite properties too, aren't they?
Yep. Hey, something good happened to me. The museum bought my antique personal computer for $5,000.
Ah, you wish.
Well, for 400. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I need to do a little thinking here. I need to put energy up in the way up top corner there, I think.
You are producing sufficient energy at this moment, though.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think we'll throw a couple of crystites on here then. We'll start with one there. I guess we'll throw one there too. That's about all the time I'm going to have.
Like low crystite, but no, I'm gonna keep mining my goddamn smith ore there.
Yeah, well, you know, they're nothing if not specialized, right?
Your crystites are better than his.
Yeah.
Although everybody's mining business is gonna get screwed over here.
Yep, pretty much.
Wow, your energy plots did shit too. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. The only thing that produced anything was food. Well,
I wonder if a planet quake can disrupt energy or something.
I don't know.
Well, it won't hurt you, I think, to sell it at this price. I think it's a fair price.
Well, for me, I'm more interested in messing with their, you know, price fixing thing, right? I'm not in it to make money.
That's a good price for crystite.
Yeah. That little bastard's keeping right up with me, though.
Well, but you're selling one extra for him, which means you'll outpace him at this rate and beat him. It'll just take time. You're already closer than you were.
Yep.
Can't believe everybody got screwed on energy production, though.
Yeah, really. There's going to be a shortage of energy again. You know what? I'm going to hang on to my extra food unit, I think, this time around. I'm not that hard up for cash, and I might need it.
Fair enough.
Especially if I end up short on energy after this turn. I should be alright, though, I think.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine because you had all that spare.
Yeah.
You actually had energy saved up for a rainy day. Look at that.
Yeah, wowee.
You got bailed out by it. Good thing, too.
Yep. Well, definitely an energy dish is going up this turn. Because the colony has a shortage of energy.
Of course it does.
That's what it's going to say.
Yep.
You... No new plots for sale.
Well, the plot you got is going to be low crystite, right?
No, I don't think so. Because it's,
oh, yeah, yeah.
that what that guy's putting in as energy, those are low crystite plots. And he ran out of time. Oh, there, see, I just lost my fucking food plot, too, so now I'm really screwed.
Well, you could throw up some food on the blank tile spaces.
See, that's why you want to buy those extra plots early in the game.
Because that can happen to you.
Because that can happen to you. Okay, well, that kind of changes my plans here a little. But I'm going to have to put this energy up here anyway. I have no choice.
Well, that's alright. At a rate of 2 plots a turn, you'll have all your plots fully developed next turn.
Yeah, but that's going to hit me pretty hard losing that plot, because now I'm going to have difficulty producing enough food for myself too, right?
Yeah, that's true. You might be able to get it back if you next turn if you tried.
Well, I can for sure get 2 more plots unless they have a land auction somewhere in the next turn. I might be able to get that one back, but I don't know. That hurt rather a lot. Oh, Christite there.
Yeah, again.
Yeah. It's a good thing I saved that extra unit of food now, isn't it?
Yep. Come on, one more unit food plot. Oh. Sometimes they can produce 3.
Yeah, well, it's not an optimum situation to be in, right? Oh, okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to sell it to you.
No, but you already know who's going to buy.
Yeah.
Well, at least it went to that guy and not the purple guy.
Yeah.
Terrible price for Christite.
Yeah. Well, nobody's producing much anyway.
Yeah, you'll have a slight shortage.
Yeah. I need 1. The store has... Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. What are you doing?
I got confused. Oh, well. I guess I'm screwed now.
I don't think you'll be that bad. It's only a 1 unit shortage.
Yeah.
You'll probably have enough time to do 2 plots, but not go to the bar.
Yeah.
Wow, the price of energy is high. What amazes me is how these guys can continue to produce even with their energy shortages, right?
Yep. Well, you're gonna have to be a little more enthusiastic about it than that. Yeah, okay. You supply them this month, and then next month they'll go out of it because there's enough, right? It's a tight game. Oh, I missed. Okay, so on the next one, I'm just going to be holding the button down because there's exactly 4 plots left, right?
Yep.
So I will for sure get a plot. I may not get the one I want.
I guess you'll just have to see.
Yeah. Well, he just lost half of his food.
Yeah, and he's got 3 undeveloped plots so far.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess nothing good or bad is happening to me. So that'll be a no Christite plot over there. And so will that one there. So I guess I can probably put food on one of them. At least.
Or both.
Well.
I mean, food doesn't have the worst price.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at how cheap mules are now.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. That's why you maintain a food plot, right? Come on, hurry up. Get out of there.
You'll get out there. Like I said, I don't think you'll get to the bar. But
Oh, yes, I will. I'm going to get to the bar.
Ha!
See? I made it.
Well, there you go.
So how much money does he rake in? 150
150.
bucks. Yeah, and he's mining Smith ore everywhere.
All the Smith ore all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Christite's just a sideline for him by the looks of it.
You got some good Christite production.
Yeah, I know, but if I don't get some food here, I'm just going to have a real problem. Yeah, and here come the pirates, right? So I just got all of the stuff I had in stockpile wiped out, too. There's a very good possibility I might not win.
Don't say such things. Knock on knotwood wood.
Yeah. Well, I lost my shirt there.
Yeah, I think if you have more than 50 Smith ore, then it starts to quote-unquote spoil.
Yeah. That's okay. This guy's speculating still. I'm not going to sell any to him either. I'm just going to hold on to it until the price goes up.
They're just going to sell it back to each other.
Yep.
That's what they're doing here.
Yeah, these little games like speculating in Smith ore and that kind of thing, it doesn't make you enough profits to be worthwhile, right? Yeah, I would say that losing that particular plot of land, particularly, hurt my chances, right?
Well, you still got it.
I mean, if you've got to lose a plot of land,
The river one is not the one you want to lose.
The river one is not the one you want to lose. Okay, well, I'm going to buy one. That gives me enough to get by. Because I'm just not producing like I was when I had that one, even with 2 clear spaces, right?
Yep. Now, the energy shortage is still on.
Yep. Oh yeah, I imagine the energy shortage will be hitting big time now because these guys aren't producing enough, right?
You're a leader in energy production.
Yep, that I am. Well, let's see how much you're willing to pay there, Mr. Blue.
75, 80. Well, you made a killing there. And the store no longer exists for that other guy.
Yep. He is screwed. He was too greedy.
So you actually came back and made a bit of money there, even though you didn't have your Christite.
Yep.
And I think you're still the leader in Christite production here, so...
Well, I just leapfrogged into the lead, even though I lost. I had 9 Christite units in storage, right?
Yeah.
However, it's going to hurt our overall colony. Oh, I got my oh no, I didn't. I ended up having to settle for the bottom right one there. Okay, well, I guess 2 food plots it is, right? So now what am I going to do here? I've got a whole bunch of stuff that isn't fit to produce Christite, right? What else have we got going on here? Okay.
You could try to assay something.
Nah. You know what? I'm just going to put another food out there.
Well, food is more of a moneymaker during bad times than energy is.
Well, the energy is mainly out there to ensure my self-sufficiency.
Yep.
And I mean, I can always mine crystite on 0 crystite plots and produce a little bit too if it came down to that. But we'll see how things go here.
He's going all in, into everything.
Because if I suddenly become the only producer of food and energy, I can make a lot of money doing that too, right? And that blue dickhead went and took my River Valley plot. So.
And didn't even put anything on it.
And yeah, really.
You know why he didn't put anything there? It's because he can't stick a smith ore there.
Yeah. Why did he even pick that plot? Like, really?
To screw you over.
Well, that 0 just turned into a 4. And it would happen on the guy who's my closest competitor for that commodity too, right?
Of course.
Okay, well. There, now I'm going to sell my smith ore.
It's selling time.
Yep, you betcha. The store has no units, and if I sell mine, then because there are no more plots left for sale, it looks like they're going to sell out theirs too, right? They're going to make their $7 a unit on their speculation.
Well, except for the purple guy there, or the pink guy. Guess magenta guy.
I always thought of him as purple.
They're still holding on to some of it.
Yep. Well, you know what? I'm doing my best to ruin that market. Ooh.
I say it's a buyer's market for crystite.
Yep. Well, I'm not going to sell any at that price.
He's not going to sell any to you.
Well.
You're both overproducing now.
Yep, we are. I'll keep an extra one. Because I think what I'm probably going to do is convert a couple of things to things other than food.
Look at the energy prices. Good thing you got all those energy prices, or energy plots.
Yeah, I'm making a lot now. Gonna make some money now.
$85. See, this energy shortage might be the thing that's saving you right now, keeping you in the game.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if the pink guy keeps going, or purple guy keeps going with the crystite the way he's going, I'm not going to be able to keep up to him in that. And that is where the money is eventually.
Well, it's not going to matter to produce food so much at this point, I don't think. Unless
No.
there's going to be another food shortage sometime
Well,
soon.
there's no shortages right now.
Yeah, there's none. Except that I'm pretty sure there's an energy shortage at that price.
Uh-oh. Now what?
Something bad happened.
Your child was bitten by a fat lizard, and the hospital bill cost you $300.
Oh, that's a minor one.
Okay, so I think I'm going to swap my Smith ore over for Christite now. And then I'm going to maybe swap one of those extra foods for
Christite?
for energy.
Oh, okay. Make more of a killing on the energy business.
Well, hopefully. But this is legitimately a Christite plot, right? So
Yep, it is.
I might as well see if I can make a few bucks off of it before the game ends.
Well, you also made a decent amount of money on it on Smith ore during the game when the Christite prices were crap.
Yep, that's true. Boy, that's going to be tense.
You got it. No problem.
Yeah, well, he's only got 2 energy dishes now.
Yeah, he's just going Christite in every single space at this point.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to match him now that he's caught up like that. That was an extremely unlucky break to lose that plot of land, because I had to then devote
Extra plots to food.
extra plots to food. Well, he's going out of energy as well.
And into Smith ore.
Yeah, of all things. Ooh.
Food up energy reduced, but that I think is going to be okay for you because you have a lot of energy plots.
Yep, I do.
Your energy really didn't do that bad.
No, it did about the same as it always does, actually. My new Christite plot only produced 1, but oh well. And I guess I'm out of the Smith ore business now.
Look at these guys.
The store has 27 units. Nobody's buying any more mules. I just don't think that the price of that is going to go anywhere now. But you see how having one plot that produced a decent amount of Smith ore early in the game kind of took that little angle away from these guys, right?
Yep. Yeah, you basically kept the price at 50 or lower the whole game.
Yeah. Well, it went slightly higher for a short time, but not really very much, right? Wow. Look at that.
I say follow his lead. If he sells, sell. If he doesn't sell, don't sell.
Oh, see that blue guy, he's going to speculate.
Yep.
Right? So I think I'm going to take my chances here.
Well, that's about average for food price. Maybe a little bit lower than average. But you're producing enough to feed yourself.
Yep. I can even sell 6 units. Might as well, because if they spoil, I'll get nothing for them, right?
Yep. $22 units.
Yep. Yeah, you guys are going to have to be a little more enthusiastic than that.
90.
Yeah, he's only going to sell 1.
Time for you to sell?
Oh, couldn't quite make it down to him.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't. That's okay, you still made a killing there. You knocked him out of 3,000.
Well, we'll just have to see how things go here. Oh, another bad thing's going to happen to me. I'm going to get picked on now for the rest of the game.
Only 300?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave everything exactly the way it is. Because I'm going to need those food plots and I'm going to need those energy plots.
Yep.
And for better or worse, I've pretty much got everything, you know, like the way that it needs to be.
Yeah, if pirates actually came right now, it would help you. He's going all in.
Well, he converted one of his foods to energy, so he's got 3 energies now. That being said, he's got a low crystite with energy on it and a no crystite with crystite on it.
Yeah, he's certainly not perfectly well optimized, that's for sure.
No. Wow, that's the 3rd time that's happened. Yeah, well. Now, why would Smithor go up when there's nobody buying mules?
I think there is a little bit of a random factor to it. So that means this guy with his 16, he's going to make some money on the speculation.
Yeah, well, they're all going to sell now at that price.
The only one you care about, though, is purple. Purple, magenta, pink, who the fuck knows what that color is?
Yeah, he's the guy that is got in the best position to win the game here. Like, if crystite prices go through the roof here, he could very well pass me.
Nope, they're still in the shitter.
Yep. Wow, is he ever making a lot more than me, though?
It won't benefit you to sell at that price, and there's no event that happens on the next turn.
Yeah, the only thing that could happen is if the price falls, then I'll take a bath on it, right, for holding on to it.
That's right. Do you want to sell some then? Or?
No, I'm going to just hang on to it. You know what? I don't expect to come out and win the game when it's the first time I've played in 30-some years. I'm lucky I even remembered how to play. Ooh, produce just enough food.
Not that it matters at this point. I mean, food only helps you when you're doing things.
That's true. I don't really need to buy any at this point. If Pink's short on energy, though, this time around, I'm not selling any. We'll just slow him down just a little bit.
Oh, but that price, though.
Yeah, but that price, though, will still... The commodity will be worth the same as the cash, right? Oh, he made enough for himself anyway. So I guess I might as well sell it.
And they might force you to sell to the store now.
Well, at 55, that's still not a bad price.
And you're a leader in energy production.
I'm not sure how many I've got now, because I should keep a little bit of excess too, right? I think I had about 26 extra or something like that. There. Hopefully that gives me enough of a cushion that I can stay ahead of purple there for the last turn.
Well, it's close.
Oh yeah, it's too close. He's going to beat me. There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, and then something bad's going to happen.
And that's not helping. Flying cat bugs ate the roof off my house. Okay, repairs cost $400.
Man,
okay.
I'd be like, who the fuck needs a roof?
Yeah. Well, at this stage, there's not much I can do. And he's not going to have anything detrimental happen to him at all. So, yeah, I think he's going to beat me. Right, it was too close, and he's outstripping me in crystite production. So regardless of what price the crystite is at, he's still going to pass me. I'm going to lose. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well, you put your best effort in, and you put a competitive game on right to the very end.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of.
Well, losing my food plot really, really hurt.
Yeah, that really screwed you over.
Because then I had to develop other extra plots to make up for that.
Yep.
And actually, when a player, from what I can remember, if you have that catastrophic thing, like if you lose a plot, it's very hard to win the game afterwards, because that plot is worth, like a lot, right?
Yeah, well, it's worth at least like 175, right?
Well, it's worth whatever the market value of land is at the time, right? Like if at the land auction, land was selling for around $1,000 a plot.
Then that's what your land is worth.
I lost $1,000, plus I lost all the production that I would ever have gotten from that plot of land for the rest of the game.
And the cost that you sunk into the mule, too.
Yeah. So it's pretty hard to recover from that. So yeah, I think I lost.
It's the Smithore guys again.
Yep.
The store has 195 units.
Yeah, and it's still 57. Oh well.
This guy sure did make a lot of Smithore.
Yeah, they do. Oh, well, as it turns out, oh, look at that. I got a little bit of spoilage.
Yeah,
as it turns out, he lost on selling. Yeah, fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he won. He won the game. right there. On sheer volume produced.
Yeah,
right?
well,
He produced like $3,000 more product than I did this turn, right?
I'm sure your food production will come in handy.
It isn't going to matter.
Yeah, those guys are just...
Well, thing is that he kind of cut me off too with what I was trying to do with his energy production. Right? He managed to become self-sufficient in that.
Yep.
And stay that way. Because sometimes you can get them under control by doing that, right? If they're short on energy, you can starve them for a month. But it isn't gonna matter. I'm
second.
I'm first loser. Damn it.
Well, you did your best.
Yep. Guess I should have started off with the big bird.
Ha! Yeah, because they get a little bit extra.
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. You didn't lose by much.
No, well, less than 2,000, but still it was enough, right?
Yeah.
Overall, the colony was a success. You have met the minimum requirements. Right?
Yep.
So we did about the same as your colony did the first time around.
Yeah, sometimes these colonies are absolutely starving to death.
Yeah. But I'm not sure what you need to do in order to get like a prosperous colony. Like I don't remember anymore. There's a certain net value combined of all 4 players, right?
Yep.
And if you can finish beyond that level, but I don't know what it is, to be considered a successful, comfortably successful colony, right? But our lives will not be easy. And I'm second best.
Ah, well.
Oh, well.
You did your best, man.
I did my best. And that's it.
Yep, that's it. And then it'll take you back to that screen again.
It takes us back to this screen, and I have to endure this again. Okay, well, folks, that's it for episode 2. So I didn't do as well as RecV5X did in his turn. But maybe next episode we can have our mystery player playing.
Yeah, maybe.
That should be fun.
Oh, there you go.
Our mystery player is actually remarkably foul-mouthed and is not afraid to express frustration and that kind of thing when things happen. So that should be a lot of fun.
Should be.
Anyway, until then.
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.